Have you ever wondered when to drink water? Water isn't just a thirst quencher. The timing of when you sip it can significantly boost your health. Starting your day with a glass of water is like giving your body a wake-up call. This morning ritual activates your internal organs, kickstarting your metabolism after hours of rest. Then think about the simple act of drinking water before meals. It's not just a good habit. It helps with digestion by preparing your stomach for the food you're about to enjoy, which can prevent overeating too. Now let's talk about winding down. Drinking water before bed might sound like a risky move if you're worried about midnight bathroom trips, but it can actually be beneficial. It helps to keep your heart healthy and reduces the risk of heart attacks during the night. So, make it a point to drink water at these key times: morning, before meals, and before hitting the hay. It's amazing what a little timing can do for your overall health. Did you know that crows are true geniuses? These remarkable birds exhibit intelligence on par with primates and even young children. They can recognize human faces, hold grudges, and remember those who treat them kindly or badly. But their skills go far beyond memory. Crows are one of the few non-human species to craft tools. They bend wires into hooks, shape leaves into scoops, and use sticks to fish out insects from tight crevices. Some species, like the New Caledonian crow, solve multi-step puzzles requiring foresight and planning. They cache food across hundreds of hiding spots and recall them months later. In group settings, they use complex vocal signals to communicate warnings, plan ambushes, or share news. These feathered masterminds have even been trained to distinguish shapes, colors, and sequences, demonstrating problem-solving ability that rivals a 5-year-old child. Did you know there's a giant among viruses? The Pandora virus, discovered in 2013, takes the spotlight as the largest virus known to science. What sets it apart is not just its size, but the fact that it can actually be seen under a standard microscope, unlike most viruses that are too tiny for our eyes to detect. Imagine spotting a virus without specialized equipment. This remarkable organism boasts a genome that's an astonishing 50 times larger than that of the flu virus. Think of it like comparing a hefty novel to a quick comic book. The Pandora virus has much more story to tell. Found in a water sample from a pond in Brazil, this giant virus opened up new discussions in the scientific community about what it means to be a virus. It's challenging our understanding of viral evolution and life forms. With its unique features and impressive size, the Pandora virus is not just a curiosity. It might help scientists unravel the mysteries of how viruses evolved and how they interact with other microscopic life forms. So the next time someone mentions a virus, remember there's a giant out there waiting to be explored. Prepare to be amazed by Jamaica's sprinting legends. This island nation is celebrated for producing some of the fastest athletes in the world, with Usain Bolt leading the pack. Bolt isn't just a sprinter. He's a global icon with 8 Olympic gold medals and a jaw-dropping 9.48-second world record in the 100 meters. But Jamaica's sprinting legacy doesn't end with Bolt. Even after his incredible career, Jamaica continued to shine on the track during the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, where Elaine Thompson-Herah and Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce both struck gold in the women's 100 meters. What's behind this sprinting supremacy? Studies indicate that Jamaican sprinters often have a unique muscle composition that gives them an advantage, along with their body's exceptional efficiency in using oxygen. But it's not just biology at play. The culture in Jamaica deeply values athleticism, encouraging young people to get involved in sports from an early age. This combination of physical traits and a supportive environment sets the stage for greatness, making Jamaica a powerhouse in the world of track and field. You won't believe this about the Newfoundland dog. This fascinating breed is not just known for its impressive size, but also for its heartwarming, gentle nature. Originating from the rugged shores of Newfoundland, Canada, these dogs were bred to be helpers on fishing boats and rescuers in distressing situations. Imagine a gigantic, fluffy companion that can tow nets filled with fish, or even save a person struggling in icy waters. With their webbed feet and strong swimming abilities, Newfoundlands are like the lifeguards of the dog world. But don't let their size intimidate you. These gentle giants are often described as sweet-natured, loyal, and incredibly friendly, making them wonderful family pets. Their calm demeanor and patience are especially loved by children, as they can handle the rough and tumble of playtime without getting frazzled. Newfoundlands also have a stunning black, brown, or Landseer coat that requires regular grooming to keep it looking its best while helping them stay warm in chilly waters. So, if you ever consider getting a dog, just think about the Newfoundland. It's like having a furry friend with a huge heart. Did you know there's a book called the Devil's Bible? The Codex Gigas, also known as the Devil's Bible, is one of the largest and most enigmatic medieval manuscripts in the world. Found in the Czech Republic, this massive tome is around 3 feet long and weighs a whopping 165 pounds. Its creation is steeped in mystery. No one really knows who wrote it or how long it took to complete. Some legends say it was penned by a single monk in just one night, aided by a pact with the devil, which explains its ominous nickname. The Codex contains not only the entire Bible, but also historical texts, medical knowledge, and even a full-page illustration of the devil himself. This unique combination of content makes it a fascinating artifact of the Middle Ages. Scholars and historians are still trying to uncover its secrets, wondering why someone would undertake such a colossal task and what message they intended to convey. What's more, the Codex Gigas has survived fires, wars, and a multitude of challenges, standing as a testament to human creativity and mystery through the ages. Surprisingly, a Texas town judged beauty by toes. In the 1930s, the small community of Hondo, Texas, sparked a unique trend with its unusual beauty contest focused solely on women's feet. During this quirky event, participants were given a chance to showcase their most polished and well-groomed toes, while their faces remained hidden from view, placing the spotlight firmly on those often neglected body parts. Judges, armed with a keen eye for detail, would evaluate the feet based on factors like shape, grooming, and elegance. This fascinating contest drew attention not just from locals, but also from curious travelers who were intrigued by the unconventional approach to beauty. Could it be that the event was a reflection of the changing beauty standards of that era? While we today often think about beauty in terms of the whole person, this contest reminds us that there are countless ways to celebrate femininity and self-expression. What might it say about society if we embraced other unconventional beauty ideals? Did you know sloths can hold their breath for ages? You might think of sloths as the slowpokes of the animal kingdom, but they have some pretty amazing skills too. One of their coolest tricks is the ability to hold their breath for up to 40 minutes. That's right. These laid-back creatures can dive underwater when they need to, which comes in handy for a couple of reasons. First, it helps them stay safe from predators, as they can slip into the water and disappear. But it's not just about hiding. This impressive breath-holding ability also lets sloths reach new food sources. They often live high up in trees, and sometimes they need to take a dip in the water below to munch on some tasty leaves or fruits. Sloths are perfectly adapted to their leisurely lifestyle, which includes moving slowly and spending most of their time hanging out in the treetops. So next time you see a sloth, remember they're not just about slow living. They've got some remarkable tricks up their furry sleeves when it comes to survival in the wild. Did you know the real dangers behind The Wizard of Oz? When you think of classic films, The Wizard of Oz shines bright with its colorful characters and enchanting story. But what happened behind the scenes was far from magical. For instance, the beloved Tin Man, played by Jack Haley, faced some serious challenges thanks to his shiny green makeup, which contained copper. This makeup, while visually stunning, led to a painful eye infection that made filming quite difficult for him. Meanwhile, actress Margaret Hamilton, who wowed audiences as the Wicked Witch, had her own harrowing experience during a fire scene. During a scene where she makes a dramatic exit, special effects went wrong, and she suffered severe burns. Thankfully, both actors persevered, and their performances contributed to the film's timeless charm. These behind-the-scenes struggles remind us that even in the world of make-believe, the magic comes with its own set of challenges. The film taught us the value of courage, friendship, and resilience, not just for its characters, but for the talented people who brought them to life. Have you ever stopped to think that opossums fake their deaths? When threatened, opossums go full method actor. They enter a trance-like state called thanatosis. It's not just playing dead, it's a full physiological shutdown. Their heart rate drops to near undetectable levels. Their bodies go limp, and they emit a foul smell from anal glands in their mouth that mimics the scent of decay. This gruesome performance convinces many predators to lose interest, assuming the corpse is either rotten or diseased. The opossum may stay like this for minutes or even hours, then slowly recover and creep away. It's an involuntary response triggered by fear, not a conscious decision, but it works like a charm. Millions of years of evolution have turned this peculiar act into a highly effective survival strategy. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Jefferson invented the swivel chair. This innovative piece of furniture was crafted by none other than Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States. He designed the swivel chair in 1776 while he was in France, drafting the Declaration of Independence. This clever design allowed for easier movement while working, enabling Jefferson to swivel and reach various documents without having to get up. The chair featured a rotating seat and a sturdy wooden base, showcasing Jefferson's love for both functionality and style. Interestingly, his swivel chair also became a symbol of the Enlightenment, a time when creativity and ideas flourished. If you picture Jefferson in his home office, carefully spinning around in that very chair as he penned some of the nation's most important laws, it gives us a new appreciation for how furniture can influence our work and ideas. So the next time you sit in a swivel chair, remember that you're sharing a legacy with one of America's founding fathers. Did you ever think a chair could hold such history? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Sugarloaf Mountain amazes visitors. This iconic peak in Rio de Janeiro stands tall at 396 meters, providing breathtaking panoramic views that leave everyone in awe. To reach the summit, many choose to take the famous cable car, which glides smoothly over lush landscapes and sparkling waters of Guanabara Bay. As you ascend, the vibrant cityscape begins to unfold beneath you, showcasing Rio's stunning beaches, historic buildings, and bustling neighborhoods. Once you reach the top, the experience is unforgettable. You can see the famous Copacabana beach, the Sugarloaf itself, and even the Christ the Redeemer statue in the distance. The view changes throughout the day, with sunrises and sunsets painting the sky in spectacular colors. For those seeking an adventure, hiking up the mountain offers a close encounter with the local flora and fauna, providing a different perspective of Rio's beauty. Whether you admire the sights from the comfort of the cable car or on foot, Sugarloaf Mountain is a must-see destination in Brazil. Imagine a cobra warning you with a scent before striking. When a cobra spreads its iconic hood, it's not just for show, it's part of a multi-layered defense system. The dramatic display makes the snake appear larger and more menacing. But some species go even further. They secrete pheromone-rich saliva to signal territory or attract mates. And if that doesn't work, spitting cobras can eject venom up to 1.8 meters away, aiming for the eyes to cause temporary blindness and severe pain. This venom isn't just toxic, it's a precision chemical weapon. The cobra's combination of bluff, chemical warning, and physical defense makes it one of nature's most sophisticated survivalists. No other snake combines these tactics with such chilling elegance. Can you imagine water doing this? At a special spot called the Triple Point, water can surprise us by existing in all three states, solid, liquid, and gas, at the same time. This magical moment happens under very specific conditions of temperature and pressure. Picture it: ice, water, and water vapor all coexisting peacefully in a single container. Scientists have fun with this phenomenon because it helps them calibrate thermometers and understand the properties of water better. The triple point of water occurs at just 0.01 degrees Celsius and a pressure of 657 pascals, making it an essential concept for researchers working with temperature-sensitive materials. Why is this important? Well, precise temperature measurements are crucial in everything from cooking to scientific experiments. So the next time you take a sip of your drink or watch ice melt in your glass, think about the fascinating behaviors of water. It's more than just our everyday companion. It's a science superstar with the ability to be solid, liquid, and gas all at once. Discover Colmar's unique blend of cultures and history. This charming town in northeastern France is a treasure trove of cultural heritage, reflecting a fascinating history of German and French influence. Colmar, often considered the capital of Alsace, has changed hands between these two nations several times over the centuries, and this rich past is clearly visible in its stunning architecture. Take a stroll through its cobblestone streets and you'll marvel at the Gothic St. Martin's Church, with its intricate facade and towering spire, a striking reminder of its medieval roots. Just around the corner, the Renaissance-style Maison Pfister stands out with its colorful wooden beams and beautifully decorated facade, showcasing the artistic flair that characterized the Renaissance period. This unique blend of styles tells the story of a town that has embraced its diverse heritage and made it part of its identity. Visitors are not just walking through streets, they're navigating a living history where every building and alley has a story to tell, making Colmar a truly enchanting destination. What makes a watermelon worth thousands of dollars? The answer lies in the extraordinary Densuke watermelon, a rare gem grown exclusively on the island of Hokkaido in Japan. These unique watermelons stand out not just for their taste, which is famously sweet and juicy, but also for their striking, shiny black skin. Unlike typical watermelons, which are usually green, the Densuke's dark exterior gives it a special appeal and mystique. What truly drives their price into the thousands, sometimes reaching over $6,000 for a single fruit, is their scarcity and the meticulous care required to grow them. Farmers tend to these delicacies with great dedication, ensuring that each watermelon receives just the right amount of water and sunlight, while also protecting them from pests. The result is a fruit that not only tastes divine, but also carries a reputation, often becoming a luxurious gift or a status symbol among connoisseurs. So next time you bite into a simple slice of watermelon, just imagine how incredible and pricey the Densuke variety must be. What makes proboscis monkeys so special in Brunei? These fascinating creatures are truly a sight to behold. Found primarily in the lush mangrove forests, riverbanks, and tropical rainforests of Brunei, especially within the stunning Ulu Temburong National Park, proboscis monkeys are like something out of a storybook. With their distinctive long noses and unique social behaviors, they have earned a special place in the hearts of wildlife enthusiasts and locals alike. This national park is not just any nature reserve, it's a crucial conservation area that protects a variety of unique wildlife, with the proboscis monkey often hailed as its main attraction. Brunei's government takes conservation seriously, implementing strict measures to shield these remarkable monkeys and their habitats from threats like deforestation and hunting. Thanks to these efforts, visitors to Ulu Temburong can witness these playful primates swinging through the trees, all while supporting initiatives that ensure their survival and the health of their rainforest home. Seeing these monkeys in their natural environment is not just an adventure, it's a chance to appreciate the beauty of biodiversity. Did you know female Komodo dragons can have babies alone? This fascinating ability is known as parthenogenesis, where a female can reproduce without needing a male. It's like a superpower in the animal kingdom. In the case of the Komodo dragon, when a female uses this method, she always produces male offspring. Imagine that! While this might seem strange, it actually helps the species survive in situations where finding a mate might be tough, such as isolated environments. These tough reptiles are the largest living lizards and can be found only in certain parts of Indonesia. The process of parthenogenesis lets a female dragon ensure that her genes carry on, even if she can't find a partner. However, it's not the most common route for reproduction because having genetic diversity usually leads to healthier populations. Still, it's a remarkable example of how nature adapts and thrives in unique ways. So next time you think about the wonders of wildlife, remember the incredible female Komodo dragon and her ability to create life all on her own. Curious about the happiest country on Earth? Finland is topping the charts as the happiest place to live, according to various happiness indices. With an impressive score of 7,741 points, it outshines its closest competitor, Denmark, which stands at 7,483 points. But what makes Finland so special? It's not just one thing. It's a combination of factors that create a high quality of life. For starters, Finland boasts an incredible education system that focuses on equality, ensuring that everyone has access to opportunities. The country also emphasizes the importance of community and social support, which fosters connections among its people. Plus, the breathtaking natural scenery, from serene lakes to lush forests, provides a perfect backdrop for outdoor activities, contributing to emotional well-being. However, it's the Finnish values of trust, freedom, and gender equality that really make a difference. People feel safe and secure in their lives, allowing them to truly pursue happiness. It's no wonder so many people dream of visiting or even living in this beautiful Nordic wonderland. Imagine for a moment that goats have panoramic vision. Goats are known for their fearless climbing on steep cliffs, but their eyes play a huge role in that daring agility. Unlike humans' round pupils, goats have rectangular, horizontal pupils that provide a panoramic 320-degree field of vision. This allows them to detect movement from virtually all directions without turning their heads. Even more amazing, their eyes rotate independently to keep the horizontal plane steady as they move over uneven terrain. It's like having a built-in stabilizer and wide-angle lens. This adaptation gives goats confidence to traverse high-altitude ledges, where predators lurk and where a single misstep can be fatal. It's not just strong legs that keep goats safe. It's their extraordinary eyes, evolved for balance, survival, and a constant view of everything around them. Believe it or not, Versace's logo has a surprising story. The iconic Medusa head that graces the Versace brand is not just a stylish emblem. It has a fascinating origin rooted in history. Italian designer Gianni Versace discovered the image while exploring archaeological ruins close to his childhood home in Calabria, Italy. Intrigued by the deep connection it held to ancient mythology and culture, he chose Medusa as a symbol for his fashion house. In Greek mythology, Medusa is known as a gorgon with snakes for hair, turning anyone who gazes upon her into stone. Yet Versace saw her as a powerful figure, representing beauty and strength, reflecting his vision for bold, daring designs. By choosing Medusa, he embraced the idea that fashion should evoke emotions and provoke thoughts, much like art. This choice has not only made the logo instantly recognizable, but also tied the essence of the brand to a rich cultural heritage. So next time you spot that Medusa head, remember it's more than just a logo. It's a story of art, history, and a fearless spirit. Ever seen a book that towers over you? The Clinca Atlas, displayed proudly in the British Library in London, holds the record as the world's largest book. Imagine a volume measuring a staggering 1.75 meters tall and 1.9 meters wide, all while tipping the scales at 150 kilos. This massive atlas was created in the 17th century and showcases detailed maps that were vital for navigation during that era. When you think about it, it's not just a book. It's a piece of history bound in leather and filled with an incredible wealth of geographical knowledge from around the globe. The Clinca Atlas isn't just about size. It represents the art of cartography at a time when maps were hand-drawn, each page a testament to the skills of the artists and navigators of the time. It's an awe-inspiring sight that invites you to ponder how people viewed the world hundreds of years ago. Can you imagine flipping through its enormous pages? It's a unique glimpse into the past, reminding us of how far we've come in exploring and understanding our planet. Chocolate dreams come true in Hershey, Pennsylvania. In 1894, Milton Hershey took a leap that would forever change the world of sweets when he founded his chocolate company. But he didn't stop there. In 1907, he turned his vision into something even bigger by creating the town of Hershey as a model community for his factory workers. Picture this: a place where the streets are lined with tree-filled parks and the air carries a sweet cocoa scent. Hershey became a thriving center for chocolate production, reputed for its delicious confections, and it transformed into a vibrant tourist destination, attracting chocolate lovers from all over. Families flock to Hershey to visit attractions like Hershey Park, where rides, chocolate-themed shows, and even tasty treats await. The town's charm lies not only in its rich, mouth-watering history, but also in Milton's dream of providing a fulfilling life for his workers. His spirit of community still lingers today, reminding us that happiness can sometimes be found in a sweet bite of chocolate. Let's uncover the truth about the Lofoten Islands. Nestled above the Arctic Circle in Norway, the Lofoten Islands are a breathtaking blend of nature and culture. Known for their towering, rugged mountains and deep, mesmerizing fjords, these islands offer stunning landscapes that change dramatically with the seasons. During summer, visitors experience the midnight sun, where the sun never sets, creating magical evenings filled with soft light. In contrast, winter brings a chance to witness the awe-inspiring northern lights dancing across the sky, making the islands a popular destination for photographers and adventurers alike. But the Lofoten Islands are more than just picturesque views. They are steeped in rich culture, where fishing plays a vital role. Generations of locals have thrived in this industry, relying on the bountiful waters for their livelihoods. If you wander through traditional fishing villages, you'll find vibrant red rorbu, fishermen's cabins, that tell stories of the past. So whether you're an avid angler, a nature lover, or someone seeking adventure, the Lofoten Islands have something unforgettable to offer. Believe it or not, eagles can see for miles. Eagles possess some of the most powerful vision in the animal kingdom. Their eyes are so dense with photoreceptors, millions more than in human retinas, that they can spot a rabbit from 3 kilometers away. They also have 2 foveae per eye, giving them laser-sharp binocular vision and side vision at the same time. Eagles perceive a broader spectrum, including ultraviolet light, helping them track the urine trails of rodents invisible to us. When hunting, an eagle soars high, locks onto a target, and dives at over 150 km/h with precision so great it can strike within millimeters. Their vision is not only acute but dynamically adaptive, allowing them to instantly adjust focus between vast landscapes and close-up targets. These birds don't just fly. They aim with sniper precision in the sky. Hard to believe, but a hard drive weighed 500 pounds. Back in 1980, IBM changed the game in data storage by unveiling the first 1 gigabyte hard drive, a massive piece of technology that tipped the scales at a staggering 500 pounds. Imagine trying to lift that beast. While it seems almost laughable today, this enormous machine came with a hefty price tag of $40,000. Just think about how that compares to your smartphone or even a flash drive today, which can hold hundreds of gigabytes and fit in your pocket. This invention wasn't just about size and cost, it represented a crucial leap forward in how we store and access information. At that time, the tech world was on the verge of a storage revolution, and this hard drive was a stepping stone that would eventually lead us to the sleek, powerful devices we're so accustomed to now. So next time you upload a photo or download a movie, remember that it all started with a gigantic 500-pound hard drive that was the size of a refrigerator. Double the charm. Did you know Sri Lanka has 2 capitals? You might be surprised to learn that this beautiful island nation boasts not 1, but 2 distinct capitals. Sri Jayawardhanapura Koti serves as the administrative heart, where decisions are made and government buildings quietly stand amidst serene surroundings. It has a peaceful vibe, with lush greenery and elegant architecture, making it a lovely escape from the hustle and bustle of city life. On the other hand, there's Colombo, the commercial powerhouse that's always buzzing with energy. This vibrant city is a fascinating blend of the old and the new, where colonial-era buildings sit side by side with modern skyscrapers. In Colombo, you can dive into a lively mix of markets, shops, and street food, making it a paradise for any foodie. The contrast between Kota's calm and Colombo's lively atmosphere showcases the diverse spirit of Sri Lanka, highlighting its rich history and dynamic present. Together, these 2 capitals tell a story of a nation that beautifully balances tradition and modernity. Ever thought about why Easter Island is so unique? This remote paradise offers not just its famous statues, known as moai, but a treasure trove of natural wonders. Imagine strolling along pink and black sand beaches that are truly one of a kind, where the colors come from the local volcanic rock and minerals. The island also boasts an extinct volcano, Rano Kau, which provides stunning panoramic views and a beautiful crater lake, perfect for exploring. With unspoiled landscapes, the island is a haven for nature enthusiasts and those seeking adventure. You can hike through lush greenery, observe unique wildlife, and soak up the warm sun. The blend of the awe-inspiring moai and the breathtaking scenery makes Easter Island a fascinating destination for anyone curious about history, culture, and natural beauty. So whether you're planning a trip or simply dreaming about it, this distant isle has stories and sights that captivate travelers from around the globe. What else do you know about this mysterious island? Did you know the U.S. leads in museums? With around 35,000 museums spread across the country, the United States proudly holds the title of the nation with the most museums in the world. These museums showcase a dazzling array of subjects, delighting visitors with everything from fine art and historical artifacts to pop culture phenomena and niche interests. You can explore renowned institutions like the Smithsonian in Washington, D.C., home to countless exhibits, or discover quirky places that focus on everything from cereal to ventriloquism. Each museum offers unique insights into different cultures, events, and ideas, making learning engaging and fun for all ages. Whether you're an art enthusiast, a history buff, or just curious, there's a museum waiting for you to explore. The wide variety of topics and experiences serves to educate and inspire, transforming ordinary visits into extraordinary adventures. So why not grab your friends or family and take a trip to a local museum? You never know what fascinating stories you might uncover. Here's what's hidden in snail mucus. It acts as a signal. A snail's trail is more than just slippery slime. It's a rich communication system and multifunctional tool. The mucus acts as a lubricant, allowing snails to glide over rough terrain without injury and stick to vertical surfaces like walls or tree trunks. But more fascinatingly, snails embed chemical cues in the slime to guide others. These cues can signal paths to food or indicate readiness to mate. Other snails detect these pheromones and follow the trail like reading an invisible message. In tough environments, snails may even overwrite trails with conflicting signals to confuse competitors or predators. Mucus also conserves moisture, preventing dehydration in hot or dry climates. This humble substance functions as GPS, armor, and social media, all in one sticky package. Evolution turned mucus from mere waste into a brilliant tool of survival and coordination. Ready to explore Russia's enchanting Valley of Geysers? This stunning natural wonder is not just a beautiful spot for sightseeing, it's a geyser hotspot housing about 90% of all known geysers in the country. Nestled in the Kamchatka Peninsula, the valley offers an extraordinary landscape filled with steam and bubbling water, creating a dreamlike scene that feels otherworldly. You'll encounter thermal pools that shimmer in shades of turquoise, while fumaroles, emitting steam and gases, create a fascinating show of nature's power. The Valley of Geysers stretches over several kilometers, making it a great spot for hikers and adventurers. You can see eruptions of hot water shooting high into the air, with some geysers bursting every few minutes and others taking their time, sometimes resting for days. This unique geothermal activity is a result of volcanic activity in the region, highlighting the Earth's dynamic geology. So whether you're an avid nature lover or just curious about what makes our planet tick, the Valley of Geysers is an exciting reminder of the incredible forces at play just beneath our feet. Believe it or not, a duck's feet are nature's perfect oars. Ducks have evolved webbed feet that operate like highly efficient paddles. During a swim stroke, the webbing spreads out to push more water, generating thrust. On the return stroke, the toes fold inward, reducing drag. This efficient design enables ducks to swim with minimal energy loss, reaching speeds of 8 km/h and diving up to 3 meters deep. Their feet also contain a special vascular system that conserves heat in cold water, allowing ducks to stay active even in icy conditions. The outer layer is reinforced with keratin, preventing cuts from sharp underwater objects. Add to that precise muscular control, and ducks become highly maneuverable swimmers. These webbed feet are nature's engineering marvel. Paddle, rudder, and heat exchanger combined. Here's something incredible about Görme's frescoes. The open-air museum in Görme, Turkey, is a remarkable treasure trove showcasing centuries-old frescoes that adorn its stunning rock-hewn churches. These vibrant paintings created by early Christian communities depict biblical scenes and stories that reflect both faith and artistry. As you stroll through this UNESCO World Heritage Site, you'll find each vibrant scene revealing the rich history and culture of the people who once worshipped here. The colors, preserved remarkably well despite the test of time, transport visitors back to a period where these artworks played a vital role in spiritual life. The intricate details in the frescoes serve not only as a testament to the skilled artisans of the past, but also as an invitation to reflect on the spiritual journeys of those who came before us. Isn't it amazing how these art pieces have endured for centuries, allowing us to connect with history in such a profound way? Every visit to Görme is a unique experience, allowing people of all ages to marvel at this beautiful intersection of faith and creativity. Hard to believe, but there could be countless universes. The concept of the multiverse is one of the most fascinating and thought-provoking ideas in modern physics. Picture this. Our universe is just one part of a much bigger cosmic tapestry where countless other universes exist alongside ours, each with its own unique set of rules and constants. This idea stems from quantum mechanics and string theory, suggesting that there might be infinite parallel universes. In these worlds, the laws of physics could differ dramatically, and who knows, there may even be different forms of life. One popular interpretation of quantum mechanics, called the many worlds interpretation, posits that during any quantum event, like a coin flip or a particle's position, the universe splits into different branches, creating a new universe for every possible outcome. So every choice or random event might lead to the birth of a new universe. Although we haven't found direct evidence to prove these parallel worlds exist, the multiverse theory continues to capture the imagination of scientists, philosophers, and even science fiction fans. The mere idea opens up endless possibilities about our existence and the nature of reality itself. Did you know lemons love to stay afloat? It might seem surprising, but when you toss a lemon into a pool of water, it simply floats. On the flip side, limes take a dive and sink right to the bottom. So what's behind this curious difference? The secret lies in the lemon structure. Lemons have thicker, more porous rinds packed with tiny air pockets. These air pockets make lemons less dense than water, allowing them to bob and weave at the surface. Limes, however, have tighter, denser skins and fewer air pockets, which gives them a heavier weight relative to their size. Think of it as nature's little game of buoyancy. This fascinating quirk of citrus fruits isn't just a fun fact. It reminds us of how unique and varied the natural world can be. Next time you're making a refreshing drink or enjoying these fruits in your cooking, you might think twice about how they behave in water. It's a cool reminder that even simple things like lemons and limes can surprise us. Escape to paradise. Seychelles awaits your arrival. Imagine a place where the sun embraces you, the waves serenade you, and the sand feels like warm silk beneath your feet. That's the magic of the Seychelles. This stunning archipelago in the Indian Ocean is a dream destination for anyone looking to swap winter's icy grasp for tropical bliss. With its pristine beaches, lush jungles, and vibrant coral reefs, the Seychelles is like stepping into a postcard. As winter settles in elsewhere, these islands stay warm and inviting, making them perfect for sun lovers, nature enthusiasts, and adventure seekers alike. Picture yourself hiking through the verdant trails of Mahé, exploring the unique granite boulders of Anse Source d'Argent, or snorkeling in crystal-clear waters teeming with colorful marine life. Local culture adds to the allure, with Creole cuisine tantalizing your taste buds and friendly locals sharing stories of the island's rich history. Whether you seek relaxation or excitement, the Seychelles holds endless possibilities. So why not trade winter chills for sunny thrills? Your slice of paradise is just a flight away. This might surprise you, The Slinky's amazing origins. During World War II, an unexpected twist of fate led to one of the most beloved toys of all time, the Slinky. Navy engineer Richard James was working on a project involving springs when he accidentally dropped one of his creations. To his amazement, instead of rolling away, it righted itself and landed upright. That little mishap sparked a moment of inspiration. James realized that with a little tweaking, his lively metal spring could be turned into a playful toy. In 1945, he and his wife, Betty, introduced the Slinky to the world. The simple yet captivating design, with its ability to walk downstairs in a delightful motion, quickly caught on. Kids and adults alike were fascinated. Not only did it become a staple in American households, but the Slinky also appeared in countless commercials and films, solidifying its place in popular culture. Today, this twisty wonder continues to charm generations, reminding us how wonderful ideas can spring from unexpected moments. Who knew that a dropped spring could lead to so much joy? Have you ever wondered why speakeasies were so crafty? During Prohibition, when alcohol was banned in the United States, savvy bar owners needed creative ways to keep the fun alive. Some transformed into disguised soda shops, looking innocent on the outside. The trick was simple. They served root beer to unsuspecting customers while secretly offering whiskey to those who knew the password. This clever ruse allowed people to enjoy a night out, sipping on some fizzy drinks while also indulging in illegal cocktails, all under the watchful eyes of authorities. Imagine walking into a soda shop and sharing a secret handshake for a hidden bar experience. These speakeasies created an air of excitement and danger, as patrons felt like part of an exclusive club. The charm of such places captured the spirit of rebellion during this dry era, showcasing the lengths people would go to enjoy a good drink and socialize. So next time you enjoy a root beer float, think about those daring times when a simple soda might lead to a thrilling night of subterfuge. Could sea urchins use their spines for more than defense? At first glance, a sea urchin looks like a slow-moving, spiky ball, but these sharp protrusions are far more versatile than they seem. Sea urchins use their spines for locomotion, gently nudging themselves along rocks or coral reefs while their tube feet provide suction and control. The spines also act as sensory tools, detecting shifts in water flow and nearby movement. Some species even carry pieces of shell or debris with their spines for camouflage or protection. In many tropical varieties, spines are tipped with venom, capable of stunning small prey or deterring predators. And deep beneath the surface, the spines work as a defense, shield, and even a mobility aid, turning the urchin into a quiet but efficient ecosystem engineer. Beneath the armor is a living machine, maintaining coral balance, cleaning the seabed, and surviving in some of the harshest marine environments on Earth. Hard to believe, but Komodo monitors have venomous saliva. For decades, scientists believed the Komodo dragon killed through bacterial infections from its dirty mouth. But recent discoveries have revealed a far more terrifying truth. Komodos have venom glands in their jaws that release a cocktail of proteins that thin the blood, lower blood pressure, and cause shock. When a dragon bites, the toxins immediately enter the bloodstream, creating a slow death through internal bleeding and muscle breakdown. Their serrated teeth act like saws, tearing flesh and allowing the venom to flood in. This means even a short encounter can be fatal for prey, which often stumbles away before collapsing, only to be tracked down later by the Komodo's ultra-sensitive scent detection. These dragons aren't just brutal, they're chemically armed predators, blurring the line between reptile and venomous assassin. Discover the universe's giant, IC11A1. Imagine a galaxy so massive that it dwarfs our own Milky Way by a staggering 220 times. Meet IC1101, a colossal elliptical galaxy lurking around 1 billion light-years away in the Abell 2029 galaxy cluster. This behemoth stretches an incredible 6 million light-years across, shining with the light of more than 100 trillion stars. That's right, not just billions, but trillions. To put this in perspective, if you could stand at one edge of IC1101 and look across to the other side, You would need to travel billions of years at the speed of light to reach the far end. Yet despite its enormous size, this galaxy isn't just a lonely giant. It's part of a larger cosmic family, interacting with other galaxies within its cluster. As we explore these distant realms, scientists continue to uncover the mysteries of such huge galaxies, pondering how they formed and what secrets they hold. With IC 1101, we get a glimpse into the vastness of the universe and the incredible, unfathomable scale of existence. You won't believe this about nail growth. It turns out that our fingernails grow nearly 4 times faster than our toenails. On average, fingernails stretch about 3 millimeters in a month, while toenails only manage to creep along at about 1 millimeter in the same time frame. Isn't that wild? The reason behind this speedy growth lies in how we use our hands and feet. Our fingers are constantly in action, whether we're typing, cooking, or playing sports, which encourages blood flow and stimulates nail growth. On the other hand, our toenails don't get as much attention and are often tucked away in shoes, making them slower to grow. Additionally, fingernails are more exposed to sunlight and nutrients in the air, both of which can bolster their growth. This difference also reflects evolutionary adaptations. Our hands are vital for survival and interaction, while toes mainly support our standing and walking. So next time you notice your fingernails impressively outpacing your toenails, you'll know why. Who knew something as simple as nails could tell us so much about our bodies? Believe it or not, Romans trusted poisoned wine. In ancient Rome, people had a fascinating belief that mixing wine with honey and various herbs could create an effective antidote to poison. This concoction, known as mithridatium, became wildly popular across social classes, enjoyed by everyone from humble peasants to powerful emperors. The idea was that this magical mixture could ward off all sorts of toxins. The legend of King Mithridates Siggis, who supposedly took this potion daily, fueled the myth. Stories say that when an assassin tried to poison him, he survived, enhancing his reputation and the drink's popularity. This belief gave so many Romans a sense of security. They could unwind with their wine, thinking they were safe from harm. Imagine dining in ancient Rome, clinking glasses filled with wine, all while discussing politics or simply enjoying the night, completely unafraid of hidden poisons. It's intriguing to think about how a potion made of simple ingredients like honey and herbs made them feel invincible, right? Isn't it amazing how ancient practices shaped their views on health and safety? Ever wonder how DNA fits inside our cells? In each of our cells, there's a tiny but incredibly important structure called the nucleus. And in this nucleus, coiled neatly inside, is our DNA. Now here's the amazing part. The DNA molecules are tightly packed into spaces so small they're less than a micrometer wide. Imagine trying to stuff a long spaghetti noodle into a tiny jar. Pretty tricky, right? But our DNA isn't just any noodle, it's a long chain of genetic instructions that holds the secrets to what makes us who we are. To fit into this confined space, DNA coils around proteins called histones, forming a compact shape known as chromatin. This clever folding allows our cells to store vast amounts of genetic information in a tiny area, while still keeping it organized and easy to access when needed. When it's time for a cell to divide or when it needs to make a specific protein, the DNA unwinds just like a spool of thread, allowing the cell to read the instructions. This fascinating process ensures that even though our genetic material is tightly packed, it's always ready to work its magic. Did you know Beyoncé's name has a special meaning? Beyoncé Giselle Knowles-Carter, one of the most celebrated music icons of our time, carries a beautiful piece of family history within her name. Her first name, Beyoncé, is actually a tribute to her mother, Tina Knowles' maiden name. This connection is a heartfelt nod to her family's roots and the legacy they've built together. The uniqueness of her name mirrors her own distinct style and artistry in the music industry, making it easy to recognize and remember. Growing up, Beyoncé was influenced by a mixture of music, dance, and performance, which led her to rise to fame as a member of Destiny's Child before launching her powerhouse solo career. Her name isn't just a name, it's part of her personal story and a reminder of where she came from. With countless awards under her belt and a passion for empowering others, Beyoncé's journey from her mother's maiden name to a global superstar showcases the profound influence of heritage and personal identity in shaping incredible talents. Could a cuckoo really deceive other birds? The cuckoo is a master manipulator of the avian world. Rather than build its own nest, it lays eggs in those of other bird species, a behavior known as brood parasitism. But this isn't a haphazard trick. The female cuckoo carefully selects a host whose eggs resemble her own, often mimicking the color, size, and speckle patterns with near-perfect accuracy. Once laid, the cuckoo chick usually hatches first and instinctively pushes the host's eggs or chicks out of the nest. The unsuspecting foster parents, driven by instinct, feed the fast-growing imposter without recognizing the deception. This frees the cuckoo from parental duties, allowing it to invest energy in laying more eggs across multiple nests. It's a strategy that requires cunning, precision, and evolutionary finesse. Proof that survival isn't always about brute strength, but sometimes about outsmarting your neighbors. Hard to believe, but Yosemite is a natural wonder. This iconic park showcases stunning granite walls, serene alpine lakes, towering waterfalls, and diverse hiking trails that attract millions of visitors each year. The majestic cliffs of El Capitan and Half Dome are world-renowned among rock climbers, drawing adventurers eager to test their skills against these sheer granite faces. The park's waterfalls, like the famous Yosemite Falls, cascade beautifully during snowmelt, creating a mesmerizing view that captivates photographers and nature lovers alike. Hiking here is a delight, with trails ranging from easy walks to challenging climbs, allowing everyone to experience its natural beauty. Rich biodiversity also makes Yosemite special, as it's home to deep forests and unique wildlife, including black bears and rare birds. Whether you're camping under the stars or simply enjoying a picnic by a lake, Yosemite offers something magical. Have we whetted your appetite for adventure in this stunning landscape? Unwrap the magic of Rockefeller Center during the holidays. Every year, this iconic New York landmark transforms into a winter wonderland, drawing locals and tourists alike to experience the season's joy. At the center of it all is the towering Christmas tree, often adorned with thousands of sparkling lights and a brilliant star on top. Standing at about 75 feet tall, this magnificent tree has become a symbol of holiday cheer, attracting visitors who gather to snap photos and bask in its glow. But the festive spirit doesn't stop with the tree. The famous ice skating rink nestled below is perfect for those wanting to glide across the ice while surrounded by towering skyscrapers. Families and friends often spend hours enjoying this quintessential winter activity, creating memories that last a lifetime. Plus, there's often live music and entertainment, adding to the vibrant atmosphere. So whether you're sipping hot cocoa or sharing laughs with loved ones, spending time at Rockefeller Center during the holidays is an experience like no other, jam-packed with joy and holiday spirit. Prepare to be amazed by the Bridge of Immortals. Huangshan, widely known as the Bridge of Immortals, is a breathtaking narrow bridge that hangs gracefully amidst the majestic yellow mountains of China. This stunning spot offers visitors an extraordinary experience where the views are nothing short of spectacular. As you step onto the bridge, you might catch yourself holding your breath as you gaze down at the rugged cliffs and lush valleys below. On clear days, the scenery is so mesmerizing that it feels like you're walking among the clouds, creating an ethereal atmosphere that's hard to beat. The region is famous for its unique granite peaks, twisted pine trees, and the seas of mist that often blanket the landscape, giving the mountains an otherworldly charm. Whether you're hiking up to this iconic bridge or simply soaking in the peaceful surroundings, Huangshan is a place where nature's beauty comes alive, and the tranquility of the mountains wraps around you like a warm embrace. If you're in search of adventure and stunning scenery, the Bridge of Immortals is a must-see. You'll leave with unforgettable memories and maybe a few spectacular photos to show off. Ever thought about why supervolcanoes matter? Though humans have never seen a supervolcano eruption in our recorded history, these colossal geological features hold immense power and could significantly impact our planet. Supervolcanoes, like Yellowstone in the United States or Toba in Indonesia, can unleash eruptions thousands of times more powerful than regular volcanoes. Scientists study these volcanic giants to predict their behavior and understand what might happen if one were to erupt. For example, a supervolcano eruption could release ash and gases into the atmosphere, potentially cooling the Earth and disrupting global weather patterns. It might even lead to widespread agricultural failures. Understanding supervolcanoes is crucial because they remind us of nature's potential for dramatic change, challenging our readiness to respond to such disasters. As researchers delve into the geology and history of these formations, we inch closer to uncovering their secrets. Who knows what we might learn about our planet's past, or what the future holds for us if these giants awaken? Ever thought about why Christmas feels so magical? Volunteers play a crucial role in making the holiday season special for children, ensuring that every kid gets a personalized reply to their letters. With countless letters arriving from children around the world, these dedicated individuals bring the spirit of Christmas to life. Each response is crafted with care, aiming to make every child feel valued and cherished. This year, organizations like the North Pole Workshop and other local charities have gathered volunteers who are passionate about preserving this tradition. They carefully read each letter, often adorned with drawings and wishes, and respond with warmth, encouragement, and sometimes even a simple toy suggestion. This personal touch helps to spark joy and maintain the wonder of Christmas, reminding children that their dreams matter. By dedicating their time, volunteers create a connection that goes beyond just letters. They build a sense of community and create memories that last a lifetime. Isn't it heartwarming to know that so many people are committed to spreading happiness during this joyful season? Wow! It turns out the bombardier beetle fights with chemistry. Among insects, few are as explosively clever as the bombardier beetle. When threatened, it doesn't flee, it fires. Inside its abdomen, it stores hydroquinone and hydrogen peroxide in separate chambers. When danger nears, enzymes mix these two chemicals, triggering an exothermic reaction that releases a jet of boiling, noxious fluid at nearly 100 degrees C. This chemical blast is ejected through a swiveling abdomen that allows the beetle to aim like a tiny flamethrower, defending itself from predators many times its size. The entire reaction completes in less than a second, accompanied by an audible pop that startles attackers. What's even more astonishing is the beetle's internal valve system, which pulses the blast in bursts to prevent self-injury. This is chemistry at its most aggressive, an insect-turned-walking lab reactor, capable of outsmarting predators with pure elemental force. Believe it or not, but there's a survival guideline. The rule of threes is a fascinating principle that highlights how long humans can survive without essential elements we often take for granted. This rule states that you can survive roughly 3 minutes without air, which makes sense when you think about how quickly the body needs oxygen to function effectively. Then there's 3 hours without shelter, especially in extreme weather conditions. If you find yourself caught in a storm or intense heat, your body can quickly suffer without some form of protection. Moving on, we hit the 3 days mark without water. Just think how crucial hydration is. Our bodies are primarily composed of water, and without it, we can become dehydrated and confused. Lastly, we can survive for about 3 weeks without food, although that doesn't mean it's pleasant. These time frames provide a useful framework for prioritizing your actions in emergencies. Whether you're a seasoned camper or just curious about survival skills, understanding this rule can be a game changer, helping you make quick, informed decisions when it truly matters. Guess what really drives Dunkin' Donuts' success? Founded in 1948 by William Rosenberg in Massachusetts, Dunkin' Donuts has become a beloved coffee and donut brand worldwide. With over 12,000 stores across 36 countries, it's hard to find a town without a Dunkin'. But what's the magic behind its popularity? The brand built its reputation on delivering a quick, delicious experience, making it perfect for busy mornings. Dunkin' offers a wide range of coffee drinks, from classic black to whimsical flavored options, catering to all taste buds. Did you know their signature coffee is brewed fresh throughout the day? This dedication to quality keeps customers coming back for their caffeine fix. Plus, Dunkin' isn't just about coffee. Their donuts, particularly the Boston cream and jelly varieties, are fan favorites. They've even expanded their menu to include breakfast sandwiches and snacks, appealing to those looking for a meal on the go. With a focus on customer experience and constant innovation, Dunkin' continues to thrive in a competitive market. So what's your favorite Dunkin' treat? Can you imagine that Seattle loves tech and nature? This vibrant city is known as a major hub for technology, housing giants like Amazon and Microsoft that continue to shape the future of commerce and communication. Seattle's skyline is filled with high-tech offices, but just a stone's throw away, you can find lush parks and breathtaking views of nature. The city's commitment to preserving its beautiful surroundings shines through its numerous initiatives aimed at conservation. For instance, the Seattle Parks and Recreation Department manages over 400 parks, including the iconic Discovery Park, which offers stunning trails and views of Puget Sound. This balance between technological advancements and environmental preservation makes Seattle unique. Residents are passionate about sustainability, making the city a leader in efforts to combat climate change. From green building practices to community gardens, Seattle not only embraces innovation, but also prioritizes the health of the planet. It's truly inspiring how a tech powerhouse can coexist harmoniously with nature, isn't it? Did you know the Philippines is a vibrant young nation? The Philippines, spanning around 300,000 square kilometers, is more than just a stunning archipelago. It's home to about 117 million people. What's really interesting is that over half of this population is under the age of 25, making it the country with the youngest population in Southeast Asia. This youthful energy infuses the culture with a lively spirit, reflected in everything from music to technology. Moreover, around 80% of Filipinos identify as Catholic, which influences many aspects of their daily lives, holidays, and community events. This blend of youth and tradition creates a unique atmosphere, where vibrant festivals like Sinulog and Ati-Atihan showcase rich cultural heritage, while the younger generation is keen on embracing modern trends and innovations. The Philippines stands as a dynamic example of how tradition and modernity can coexist, with a promising future led by its enthusiastic youth. So whether you're exploring urban hubs like Manila or the stunning beaches of Boracay, you'll feel the heartbeat of a nation brimming with potential and vibrancy. Could it really be that beavers build dams to success? Beavers are more than rodents. They're hydrological engineers. Using nothing but teeth, paws, mud, and instinct, they construct dams that alter entire ecosystems. These structures slow rivers, creating still water ponds where beavers build their lodges with underwater entrances, safe from predators. Their work forms wetlands that host frogs, fish, birds, and plants, boosting biodiversity and water purity. By trapping sediment and moderating flow, beaver dams reduce erosion and prevent downstream floods. Even during droughts, the ponds they create act as water reservoirs. Scientists now replicate beaver dam models in ecological restoration to stabilize water systems and reverse desertification. In this way, beavers are not only survivors, they're natural architects who leave behind flourishing communities of life, all built from sticks and mud. Ever wonder why Sanji Resort lies abandoned? This once glamorous hotel in Taiwan was destined to be a luxurious getaway, complete with stunning ocean views and upscale amenities. However, it quickly became infamous for a string of tragic accidents that shook the community. These incidents led to fatalities, capturing the attention of the local government, which ultimately decided to shut the resort down for safety concerns. Following its closure, the Sanji Resort transformed from a potential paradise into a fearful sight that locals now avoid. Its eerie atmosphere and stories of misfortune have turned it into a ghostly landmark, shrouded in mystery and whispers. What's left is a reminder of how quickly charm can turn to dread, as nature reclaims the structures, with vines creeping over balconies and the sound of silence echoing where laughter once filled the air. People passing by may glance at the crumbling walls and feel an unsettling chill, wondering what could have been had fate taken a different turn. This intriguing location not only tells a tale of ambition and tragedy, but also invites curious adventurers to ponder the stories hidden in its shadows. Did you know about the rare albino zebras? These stunning creatures are not just a different shade of regular zebras. They are a rare marvel of nature. Albino zebras stand out due to a genetic mutation that affects melanin production in their bodies. This lack of pigment means that instead of the usual black and white stripes, their skin appears white or a light shade, with very light or even pinkish stripes. This condition is incredibly rare in the wild, making sightings of albino zebras a special event for wildlife enthusiasts and researchers alike. The absence of melanin can lead to additional challenges for these zebras too, such as increased vulnerability to the sun, as their lighter skin lacks the protective benefits of darker pigmentation. Their unique appearance can also impact their social interactions in herds, as well as their camouflage abilities from predators. Fascination around albino animals raises interesting questions about survival and adaptation in the animal kingdom. Just imagine spotting one of these beautiful, rare zebras roaming the savanna, a true gem of the wilderness. Surprisingly, fireflies put on a nightly fireworks display. As dusk falls, forests and meadows transform into twinkling theaters, where fireflies orchestrate luminous performances. This glow is not magic. It's bioluminescence powered by luciferin, an enzyme called luciferase, and oxygen. The result is a chemical reaction that emits light with nearly 100% energy efficiency. No heat, just cold illumination. Each firefly species has its own flashing code, a precise rhythm used to attract mates or warn predators. In some tropical areas, thousands of males synchronize their flashes in perfect unison, forming glowing waves across treetops. Females respond to specific timing cues, selecting their mate based on the clarity and rhythm of his light show. Scientists study this phenomenon to create sustainable light sources and biosensors for detecting disease. In the tiny body of a firefly lies a secret to both natural beauty and cutting-edge technology. You won't believe how much gym memberships can cost. In Saudi Arabia, if you're eager to hit the gym and stay fit, you might be in for a surprise when you check the prices. Membership fees typically range from around $53 to $107 each month, depending on the facilities and services offered. But that's not where the expenses end. Many gyms charge extra for additional recreational activities, such as group classes, personal training sessions, or access to pools and spas, which can quickly bump up your monthly costs by several $100s. It's like a fitness buffet, but your wallet might feel a little lighter. For many, this investment in health and well-being is absolutely worth it. After all, being active is an essential part of a balanced lifestyle. Plus, many gyms provide a glowing social atmosphere with classes that can help you meet new friends or motivate you to push your limits. So while the prices might seem steep, the benefits to your physical and mental health can truly outweigh the costs. Ever thought about why Los Angeles County is so huge? With a staggering population of 9.7 million, Los Angeles County stands as the most populous county in the United States, easily outnumbering the populations of 40 different states. This vibrant melting pot of cultures is comparable to entire nations in terms of diversity and sheer numbers. Nestled between Michigan and New Jersey in population rankings, LA County draws people from all walks of life, each searching for their own piece of the American dream. The mix of industries, from entertainment to technology, provides countless opportunities, which is one reason so many flock to the area. The cosmopolitan atmosphere is enriched by neighborhoods that reflect the rich tapestry of its residents, including thriving communities of immigrants, artists, and innovators. Visitors and residents alike can experience a variety of cuisines, arts, and traditions, making LA a uniquely exciting place to live. With its sprawling urban landscape and famous landmarks, such as Hollywood and Griffith Park, it's no wonder that Los Angeles County continues to expand and attract people from around the globe. Curious about eco-friendly travel? Meet Svart Hotel. This stunning hotel, nestled in Norway's Arctic Circle, is not just another place to stay. It's a groundbreaking example of sustainable architecture. Built to be the world's first energy-neutral hotel, Svart is designed to blend effortlessly with its breathtaking surroundings while minimizing its impact on the environment. With its unique circular shape and solar panels lining the roof, the hotel captures sunlight and transforms it into energy, ensuring that it runs on renewable resources. Its innovative design also employs natural insulation, which helps to keep the warmth inside during those chilly Arctic nights. Imagine waking up to views of majestic mountains and nearby glaciers, all while knowing that your stay is helping to protect the planet. By prioritizing sustainability, Svart Hotel invites guests to experience luxury that doesn't come at the expense of Mother Earth. Whether you're skiing in the winter or hiking in summer, staying at this eco-chic destination means you can enjoy the great outdoors without leaving a hefty carbon footprint. Now that's a reason to smile. Curious about how Filipinos address foreigners? In the Philippines, it's common for locals to greet and refer to foreigners as sir or ma'am, no matter how old they are. This practice reflects the country's strong emphasis on respect and politeness, especially towards guests. Filipinos take pride in their hospitality, and using these terms is a way to honor visitors. It may seem unusual, especially since it doesn't depend on a person's age or status, but this approach embodies the cultural value of showing deference. For many locals, addressing someone this way is second nature, and it fosters a welcoming atmosphere, making foreigners feel more at home. However, it can also lead to some amusing situations when locals mistake younger travelers for being older. This cultural norm isn't just about words, it's tied to deeper social values of respect and connection. So when visiting the Philippines, don't be surprised to hear these terms used frequently. It's all part of the charm that makes Filipino culture so inviting. Ever wonder where Chad got its name? The country of Chad is actually named after Lake Chad, a major body of water that has drawn people to its shores for centuries. The name Chad comes from the Kanuri word sada, which means a large expanse of water. This connection is quite fitting, as Lake Chad has historically been one of the largest lakes in Africa, providing vital resources for nearby communities. When European explorers arrived during the colonization period, they adapted this local name for the country, forever linking its identity to this significant lake. The lake, however, has faced considerable challenges over the years, shrinking dramatically due to climate change and water diversion projects. Today, it serves not only as a crucial source of livelihood for millions of people, but also as a reminder of how names can carry deep cultural and geographical significance. So the next time you think of Chad, remember that its name is a tribute to the vast waters that have shaped the lives of its people. Believe it or not, hyenas laugh not out of joy. The iconic cackling of the spotted hyena may sound like comedy, but it's actually one of the most complex vocal communication systems in the mammalian world. Each laugh, giggle, or whoop encodes vital social information, age, sex, emotional state, and even rank within the clan hierarchy. These vocalizations signal submission during feeding disputes, summon allies during a hunt, and issue warnings about territorial intrusions. Scientists have cataloged over 30 distinct call types, each used in specific contexts. What's more, the intensity and frequency of a hyena's laugh can reveal how hungry or stressed it is. In cooperative hunts, vocal cues help coordinate ambushes and flanking maneuvers. Far from being aimless noise, hyena laughter is structured, meaningful, and essential to the social fabric of their cunning, female-dominated societies. Let's uncover the art of 13th century explorers. Back in the 1200s, European artists didn't have the luxury of high-definition cameras or the internet to rely on for inspiration. Instead, they painted these magnificent African animals, like crocodiles, lions, and elephants, from the vivid stories told by explorers who had ventured into far-off lands. Imagine a time when tales of adventure were the bread and butter of imagination. These explorers would return with exciting accounts of their journeys through Africa, stirring the curiosity of artists and the general public alike. With nothing more than these embellished descriptions and their own interpretations, painters created stunning artwork that captured the essence of these exotic creatures. However, the animals often looked a bit different from reality, reflecting the blend of truth and creativity in their depictions. The resulting paintings provided a glimpse into a world that many in Europe could only dream of, showcasing not just the diversity of wildlife, but also the rich imagination of humanity during that era. This unique connection between adventure and art tells us a lot about our enduring fascination with the natural world. Hard to believe, but the Sonoran Desert is massive. This incredible expanse stretches across Arizona and California in the United States, as well as in the Mexican states of Sonora and Baja California, covering about 311,000 square kilometers. Imagine a landscape so vast that it's hard to picture. The Sonoran Desert is not only the largest desert in North America, but it's also one of the hottest places on Earth. Temperatures here have soared to a blistering 80 degrees Celsius, and that's around 176 degrees Fahrenheit. This extreme heat has turned the desert into a unique ecosystem, home to a variety of resilient plants and animals. From the iconic saguaro cactus, which can grow to be over 40 feet tall, to the peculiar rock formations and vibrant wildflowers that bloom after rain, there's so much more to this desert than just sand and sun. The diverse wildlife includes creatures like the Gila monster and the desert tortoise, both perfectly adapted to survive in such harsh conditions. Exploring the Sonoran Desert reveals a world filled with unexpected beauty and life, proving that even the harshest environments can be full of surprises. Ever hear of the art of 8 limbs? Muay Thai is an incredible martial art that hails from Thailand, and it's famous for being both a brutal sport and a graceful art form. So what makes it tick? The name itself gives a hint. Muay Thai uses 8 points of contact, which means fighters use their fists, elbows, knees, and shins to attack and defend. This unique approach creates a dynamic and fluid style that sets it apart from other martial arts. Imagine a dance, but instead of just moving gracefully, the dancers are also striking with precision and power. Beyond the physical aspect, Muay Thai is about mental strength and discipline. Practitioners often speak of a deep connection between body and mind, achieved through rigorous training and a focus on respect and honor. Whether it's for fitness, self-defense, or competition, Muay Thai empowers individuals to push their limits and embrace resilience. So the next time you catch a match or think about trying a new sport, consider the fascinating world of Muay Thai. It's a journey that sharpens both body and spirit. Here's a wild fact about your hair growth. Did you know that the living part of your hair is actually hidden beneath your scalp? That's right. Hair follicles are tiny but mighty structures where all the magic happens, producing new hair cells every day. This is where your hair begins its journey upwards. On average, hair grows about half an inch, or 1.25 centimeters, every month. But it's fascinating how different factors can influence this growth. For instance, your genetics play a significant role. If your parents had thick, fast-growing hair, you might too. But that's not all. Your diet can also have an impact. Eating a balanced diet rich in vitamins and minerals, especially those that support hair health like biotin, vitamin D, and omega-3 fatty acids, can give your hair a boost. Plus, staying overall healthy keeps your scalp in prime condition for growth. So the next time you admire your locks, remember that beneath the surface, there's a whole world of activity shaping your hair. Did you know about Slovenia's breathtaking Blood Castle? Perched dramatically on a steep cliff high above Lake Bled, Blood Castle is not just a fortress, it's a stunning piece of history. Believed to be the oldest castle in Slovenia, it offers visitors an incredible glimpse into the past as well as some of the most mesmerizing views around. A short hike up to the castle rewards you with panoramic sights of the shimmering lake below, the charming island right at its center, and the majestic Julian Alps stretching far into the distance. Imagine standing there, feeling the fresh mountain air while soaking in the beauty of nature and centuries of history all around you. The castle itself has a rich story filled with tales of knights and nobles, making it an intriguing stop for history lovers and adventurers alike. So whether you're hiking for fitness, taking photos for memories, or just enjoying the scenery, Blood Castle is a must-see when you find yourself in Slovenia. Don't miss out on this unique experience that captures both the natural and historical essence of the region. Imagine giant mantas dancing underwater like colossal ballerinas, gliding silently through open oceans with wingspans up to 7 meters. Manta rays move with a grace that belies their size. Using large pectoral fins shaped like wings, They perform slow, elegant somersaults while filtering plankton through cephalic fins that unfurl like soft horns. Highly intelligent, mantas have large brains, exhibit curiosity, and frequently approach divers, sometimes even allowing gentle contact. They often gather at cleaning stations, hovering still while smaller fish nibble parasites from their skin. Manta migrations span thousands of kilometers, making them some of the ocean's most well-traveled giants. They navigate with apparent ease, their ballet-like spins and glides creating an underwater spectacle few have witnessed. Conservationists now fight to protect mantas from fishing and pollution, preserving not just species, but an experience of oceanic elegance. You won't believe this about The Lion King. Disney's beloved animated classic is not just a tale of talking animals and epic musical numbers. It draws inspiration from one of the greatest literary works ever written, Shakespeare's Hamlet. Just like Hamlet, The Lion King features a young prince named Simba who faces a heartbreaking journey filled with betrayal and revenge. In the story, Simba's uncle Scar commits a shocking act by killing his father, King Mufasa, to seize the throne for himself. This dark twist mirrors the tragic elements of Hamlet, where the young prince seeks to avenge his father's murder at the hands of his own uncle. Both Simba and Hamlet grapple with loss, identity, and the heavy burden of leadership, making their stories deeply resonant across generations. While The Lion King is filled with vibrant colors and catchy songs, its roots in Shakespeare's dramatic themes remind us that even the most animated tales can hold profound truths about family, loyalty, and the quest for justice. Isn't it incredible how classic literature can shape modern storytelling? Sometimes it seems unbelievable, but the cheetah is nature's built-in racing car. From 0 to 97 km/h in just 3 seconds, cheetahs are the ultimate sprinters. Every part of their anatomy is built for speed. A lightweight frame, ultra-flexible spine that acts like a coiled spring, long limbs with powerful muscles, and semi-retractable claws for traction. Enlarged nostrils, lungs, and adrenal systems ensure maximum oxygen delivery during the chase. But this speed comes at a cost. Cheetahs can only sustain full sprints for about 20-30 seconds before their muscles overheat. That brief window is usually all they need to catch a gazelle with pinpoint turning agility, aided by a long tail that acts as a rudder. After the chase, they pant heavily and rest for up to an hour. Built like a race car with the reflexes of a gymnast, the cheetah is evolution's tribute to high-performance hunting. Uncover the mystery of secret staircases in Italy. Did you know that secret staircases were built into Italian houses? In the enchanting cities of Venice and Florence, wealthy aristocrats constructed homes featuring these hidden passages as a means of escape in times of danger. These staircases, cleverly concealed within the walls, often led to secret rooms or safe exits, providing an intriguing glimpse into how people protected themselves during turbulent times. Today, many of these unique architectural treasures still exist, captivating explorers and tourists alike. Imagine wandering through the narrow, winding streets and suddenly discovering the entrance to a hidden staircase. Visitors find themselves drawn to the allure of these mysterious structures, which seem to whisper stories of the past. Each staircase offers a glimpse into a world where safety and secrecy were paramount. As you explore Italy, keep your eyes peeled for these hidden gems, and who knows, perhaps you'll stumble upon a secret staircase of your own. You won't believe how pink is made. The color pink, often associated with sweetness and playfulness, doesn't have its own specific wavelength of light. Instead, our brains cleverly mix the wavelengths of red and violet light, creating this vibrant hue as an optical illusion. When we see red and blue light together, our brain interprets this blend and assigns it the color pink. This fascinating process is a great example of how our perception of color is influenced by the interplay of different wavelengths, rather than a straightforward reflection of reality. It's not just about what we see, it's about how our brains process and interpret those signals. This is also why colors can sometimes appear differently depending on the lighting or surrounding colors. In everyday life, pink pops up everywhere, from cotton candy to sunsets, leaving us to wonder about the science hiding behind our favorite shades. So next time you spot a lovely pink flower or a cozy pink sweater, remember there's a whole world of light mixing happening in our brains to create that delightful color. Believe it or not, the immortal jellyfish cheats death. The tiny jellyfish, Turritopsis dohrnii, has baffled scientists with its near-magical ability to reverse its own aging. After reaching adulthood, it can revert its cells to a juvenile state and start life anew, effectively cycling between maturity and youth indefinitely, unless it's eaten or otherwise fatally injured. This process, known as transdifferentiation, allows specialized cells to become stem-like and then respecialize, rebuilding the body from the inside out. It's not just a parlor trick of the sea, it's a biological mystery with implications for regenerative medicine and the science of longevity. The jellyfish's cycle of immortality reveals the astounding potential of cellular flexibility and reminds us that nature has already cracked secrets that science is only beginning to understand. Have you ever stopped to think that hummingbirds are built like tiny helicopters? Hummingbirds are the only birds that can hover in place, fly backward, and pivot in midair, and they achieve this with wing beats reaching up to 80 times per second. Their wings don't flap up and down like most birds. They rotate in a figure-8 motion, generating lift on both the upstroke and downstroke. This maneuverability is powered by massive pectoral muscles, which make up 30% of their body weight. Their metabolism is so fast that their heart rate can hit 1,260 beats per minute, and they must feed constantly to avoid starvation. They consume nectar every few minutes and enter torpor at night to conserve energy. Despite their size, these aerial acrobats are among the most complex flyers in the natural world, a marvel of evolution shrunk down to a few grams of feather genius. Here's a wild fact about a magical ice hotel. Every year in Sweden, a stunning hotel made entirely out of ice and snow springs to life. And it's not just for show. Known as the Ice Hotel, this amazing place is constructed in the small village of Jukkajärvi, just above the Arctic Circle. Each winter, skilled artisans gather around 5,000 tons of ice from the nearby Torne River to create stunning rooms, sculptures, and even a bar, all while keeping the creativity flowing. Every year, the design is different, offering guests a fresh experience with intricate ice artwork and uniquely themed suites. But it's not just about the chilly rooms. Staying at the Ice Hotel means diving into plenty of fun winter activities. Guests can try dog sledding, snowmobiling, or relax in a cozy sauna. The hotel also melts away come spring, turning back into the river it came from, making each stay truly one of a kind. Imagine snuggling into a sleeping bag on a bed made of ice. How many places can offer that kind of frosty adventure? This might sound crazy, but the mantis shrimp punches harder than a bullet. The mantis shrimp may look like a colorful reef dweller, but it packs one of the most powerful punches in the animal kingdom. Its club-like limb accelerates at 23 meters per second, faster than a .22 caliber bullet, and delivers over 10,000 newtons of force. When it strikes, it not only smashes shells, but also creates cavitation bubbles that collapse with a second explosive hit, producing shock waves, heat, and even light. The limb structure includes a saddle-shaped energy-storing mechanism, which scientists now study to develop resilient materials for body armor and aerospace. Aquarium glass has cracked under its blows. It's not just brute strength, it's precision engineering perfected over millions of years. With explosive power and mind-blowing speed, the mantis shrimp is one of nature's deadliest biomechanical weapons. Uncovering the mystery of Stonehenge's purpose. For centuries, Stonehenge has sparked curiosity, and many wonder why this iconic monument was built. One fascinating theory suggests that it served as an ancient astronomical observatory, enabling people to track celestial events. Researchers have found that the massive stones are aligned perfectly with the summer and winter solstices, which may have helped ancient cultures mark seasonal changes, essential for agriculture and survival. Another intriguing hypothesis proposes that Stonehenge functioned as a healing center or a site for rituals, drawing people together for spiritual practices. Archaeological evidence supports both ideas, but the true intention behind Stonehenge remains a tantalizing puzzle. As scientists continue to explore this ancient site, they face the challenge of piecing together the clues left by our ancestors. Why did they choose to construct such a monumental structure? Was it purely for scientific observation, or did it hold deeper spiritual significance? The allure of Stonehenge endures, inviting new generations to unravel its secrets. Prepare for a surprise about Yosemite's Half Dome. Once labeled absolutely unreachable in the early 1900s, Half Dome was considered a giant rock that nature had sealed off from human adventure. This iconic granite formation towers over the stunning landscape of Yosemite National Park, standing at an impressive 8,142 feet. People marveled at its majestic beauty, but thought it was impenetrable. Then, in a twist of fate, a visionary named George Anderson successfully made the ascent in 1875, paving the way for others to follow. By the late 1960s, park rangers installed cables to help hikers navigate the notoriously steep path to the summit. Now thousands embark on this exhilarating trek each year, enjoying panoramic views that seem to stretch forever. The experience is not just a physical challenge, it's a journey into nature's grandeur. As adventurers grasp onto the cables and climb to the top, they can't help but feel a sense of accomplishment, standing atop a peak once deemed unreachable. This transformation from isolation to accessibility makes Half Dome a must-see landmark and a testament to human determination. Did you know the universe is mind-bogglingly huge? The observable universe stretches an astonishing 93 billion light-years in diameter. That's a number so large it's hard to wrap your head around. Just to put it in perspective, a light-year is the distance that light travels in 1 year, which is nearly 6 trillion miles. Imagine a cosmic road trip that never ends. The universe isn't just in size, it's also filled with countless galaxies, stars, and planets. Astronomers estimate there are about 2 trillion galaxies out there, each containing millions or even billions of stars. The light we see from these distant objects has traveled for millions or even billions of years to reach our eyes, meaning we're looking back in time as well as across unimaginable distances. This incredible stretch of space has formed since the Big Bang, which occurred around 13.8 billion years ago. Although we can only see a fraction of the universe, scientists are constantly exploring and discovering new wonders that deepen our understanding of space. So next time you look up at the night sky, remember that infinity is out there, just waiting for us to explore. Why is Switzerland the world's peacekeeper? Switzerland has earned a reputation as a neutral ground, a country famously untouched by wars for over 2 centuries. This neutrality isn't just a passive stance, it's actively woven into the fabric of Swiss identity. Nestled in the heart of Europe, Switzerland hosts numerous international organizations, most notably the International Red Cross and the World Health Organization. These organizations chose Switzerland for its stability, political neutrality, and a unique culture of diplomacy. The International Red Cross, founded in Geneva in 1863, embodies the spirit of humanitarian aid, providing assistance to those in need during conflicts and disasters. Meanwhile, the World Health Organization plays a crucial role in global health, working tirelessly to combat pandemics and improve healthcare worldwide. Being the hub for such vital institutions allows Switzerland to play a pivotal role in global diplomacy and development, acting as a facilitator for dialogue among nations. So when you think of Switzerland, it's more than just chocolate and mountains. It's also about its unwavering commitment to fostering peace and collaboration across the globe. Can you imagine a frog this big? The bullfrog, hailing from the southeastern United States, isn't your ordinary amphibian. It's actually the largest frog species in North America. These remarkable creatures can reach lengths of up to 25 centimeters, making them quite a sight to behold. With their broad, rounded bodies and powerful legs, bullfrogs are built for both swimming and leaping, perfect for life in ponds, marshes, and lakes. They have a distinctive, deep, croaky call that can often be heard echoing through the wetlands, especially during mating season. This call not only attracts females, but also establishes territory among rival males. Bullfrogs are known for their impressive appetite, munching on insects, small fish, and even other frogs. Their quick reflexes and strong hind legs help them catch prey swiftly. While they are fascinating to observe, bullfrogs play an essential role in their ecosystem, serving as both predator and prey. Understanding and appreciating these large amphibians helps us recognize the intricate balance of nature in our own backyards. Did you know your brain is mostly fat? It may sound surprising, but the human brain is made up of about 60% fat, making it the fattest organ in your body. This isn't just an interesting fact. This high-fat content plays a vital role in how our brains work. The fat in our brains helps form cell membranes, providing the structure that keeps cells intact and functioning properly. These cell membranes act like the protective walls of a building, keeping everything safe inside. Additionally, fat helps to insulate nerve fibers, kind of like how insulation in your home keeps the heat in. This insulation speeds up the transmission of signals between different parts of the brain and throughout the nervous system, allowing for quick communication and processing of information. Imagine trying to send a text on a slower connection. It would take much longer. So next time you think about your diet or nutrition, remember that healthy fats are not just good for your body, but also essential for keeping your brain sharp and efficient. Sometimes it feels impossible, but penguins survive by huddling. In Antarctica's unforgiving environment, where temperatures plummet below 40 degrees C and winds exceed 100 km/h, emperor penguins have evolved a breathtaking strategy to stay warm: synchronized group huddling. Thousands of males who incubate eggs alone for months during the polar winter form tightly packed circles that function like living thermal blankets. The birds on the outer edge slowly rotate inward, taking turns warming up in the center before moving back out again. This coordinated movement, often described as a wave, ensures that no individual is exposed for too long. The core temperature of the huddle can reach nearly 1 degree, vastly warmer than the surroundings. Scientists have compared the structure to fluid dynamics in physics, and it's still being studied as a model of energy efficiency. Ancient explorers once mistook these gatherings for chaos, but they're really one of nature's most disciplined survival systems. Did you know space trash has a unique solution? While it might seem like floating garbage would be a big problem in space, the astronauts aboard the International Space Station, ISS, have a clever way to deal with it. Instead of letting waste pile up, they pack up their trash in special bags. When it's time to dispose of this trash, they simply throw the bags overboard, allowing them to drift into the vastness of space. But here's the fascinating part. Those bags are designed to disintegrate upon re-entering the Earth's atmosphere. This means that as the trash descends, it burns up completely, preventing any mess from reaching our planet. It's a neat trick that keeps the ISS clean and helps ensure that we don't have space junk orbiting Earth forever. Not only does this method protect our environment, but it also serves as a striking reminder of how innovative solutions are necessary, even in the most extreme conditions. So next time you think about waste management, remember the astronauts. They truly are out of this world. Here's a wild fact about ancient music. The oldest known musical instrument is a flute, and it has a fascinating tale that dates back around 35,000 years. Discovered in a remote cave in Germany, this remarkable flute was carved from the bone of a bird, showcasing just how long humans have been creating melodies. Imagine a time when our ancestors roamed the earth, not just surviving, but also expressing themselves through music. This particular flute is part of a group of prehistoric artifacts that tell us about the creativity and culture of early humans. It seems they didn't just rely on sounds from nature, they actively crafted instruments to create their own tunes. Research suggests that making music may have played a role in social bonding among ancient groups, emphasizing the universal human desire to connect through shared experiences. So the next time you hear a song, remember that the music you enjoy today has roots that stretch back deep into our shared history, echoing through time as a powerful form of expression. Let's uncover the truth about happiness and wealth. It's fascinating how our desires for wealth and happiness can shape our lives. Research shows that when people chase wealth, they often focus on selfish motivations, like personal gain or status. In contrast, the pursuit of happiness usually involves selfless motivations, such as helping others and building strong relationships. This difference highlights why finding a balance between the two is essential for our overall well-being. When we prioritize kindness and community alongside our ambitions, we foster a sense of belonging and purpose. Imagine a world where people actively seek to uplift each other while also achieving financial stability. This harmony can lead to not just individual happiness, but also improve the well-being of communities. Striking that balance can help reduce stress and increase life satisfaction. So how can we start blending these pursuits in our daily lives? By focusing on gratitude and giving back, we can elevate our own happiness while enriching the lives of others. Could this really be possible? Electric eels zap with 600 volts? Electric eels, native to South America's murky Amazon waters, aren't actually eels but knifefish, and they've evolved one of the most extraordinary hunting adaptations: electric shock. They can generate bursts of up to 600 volts using stacks of electrocytes, specialized cells that act like biological batteries. By rapidly discharging these cells, the eel stuns prey or fends off threats. Incredibly, they can modulate the intensity and frequency of their shocks, using weaker pulses for navigation and communication, and stronger ones to immobilize prey. Some even emit double shocks to reveal hiding prey in mud. Indigenous tribes respected them as both dangerous and mystical creatures. Today, electric eel physiology is inspiring bioengineers to create soft, flexible energy sources for medical implants and underwater devices. They're not just predators, they're living power plants swimming through history and science alike. Why exactly does your safety depend on bridge inspections? Regular inspections of highway infrastructure, especially bridges, play a crucial role in ensuring safe travel for everyone. The Department of Transportation takes this responsibility seriously, checking about 83% of highway bridges every 2 years and another 12% annually. This thorough inspection process helps identify any signs of wear and tear, corrosion, or structural issues that could lead to dangerous situations. Inspectors look closely at various elements like the bridge deck, support beams, and joints to ensure everything is in good shape. If they find problems, repairs can be made before they escalate into serious concerns. With countless vehicles relying on these bridges daily, these inspections help prevent accidents and save lives. It's fascinating to realize that a team of dedicated professionals is constantly working behind the scenes to keep our roads safe. So the next time you drive across a bridge, you can feel a little more secure knowing it has been carefully inspected. Is your oil change costing more than it should? It turns out that many consumers end up paying more than they expected when getting an oil change, and it often comes down to upselling tactics used by service providers. When you pull into a garage, the friendly technician might suggest that you splurge on a high-performance motor oil, claiming it will enhance your engine's life. While some premium oils can indeed have benefits, many everyday drivers don't actually need them. Additionally, they might recommend changing your windshield wipers, even if yours are functioning just fine. These tactics can significantly inflate your bill without offering any real value. To avoid being overcharged, do a little research on what your car genuinely needs and don't hesitate to ask questions. Knowing that most oil changes are routine services, you can often stick to standard motor oil unless your vehicle has specific high-performance requirements. Being informed is your best defense. Don't let high prices rain on your oil change parade. Luxury on wheels. What makes La Voiture Noire special? The Bugatti. La Voiture Noire, released in 2019, has taken the automotive world by storm as the most expensive new car ever sold, with a jaw-dropping price tag of approximately 18.68 million euros. This stunning masterpiece is a nod to the classic Bugatti Type 57 SC Atlantic from the 1930s, a car that was not only a marvel of engineering, but also a symbol of elegance and speed. The La Voiture Noire combines cutting-edge technology with a design that turns heads, featuring a sleek, curvy silhouette and a powerful 8.0-liter quad-turbocharged W16 engine that can go from 0 to 60 mph in just 2.5 seconds. What really sets it apart is its unique look. No two La Voiture Noire cars are exactly alike, making each one a true work of art. Beyond performance, it's built for luxury, boasting an exquisite interior filled with bespoke materials that ooze comfort and style. For automotive enthusiasts and collectors alike, this car isn't just a vehicle, It's a dream on wheels and a rolling piece of art history. It sounds unbelievable, but snow can keep you warm. You wouldn't expect frozen water to save you from freezing, but that's exactly what snow does inside an igloo. Though cold to the touch, snow is a great insulator because it traps air. When Inuit peoples shape blocks of compressed snow into domes, those blocks form a network of air pockets that slow heat loss. Even in Arctic temperatures of 30 degrees or colder, the inside of an igloo can rise to 0 degrees or above with just body heat and a candle. It's not warm by tropical standards, but it's a life-saving difference. The science is simple but brilliant. Air conducts heat poorly, and snow, being mostly air, becomes a shield. For centuries, the igloo has been a shelter of survival, a masterpiece of indigenous engineering built entirely from what nature provides in the harshest environment on Earth. Curious about Riyadh Front's vibrant new scene? This exciting complex is more than just a shopping destination. It's a buzzing hub of culture, entertainment, and dining that is rapidly putting Riyadh on the global map. Imagine strolling through a beautifully designed space filled with both international brands and high-end restaurants, all while enjoying the warm Arabian nights. But that's not all. After the sun sets, Riyadh Front transforms into a lively hotspot featuring a variety of events. Visitors can groove to live music, dance at DJ parties, or soak in the creativity at art exhibitions that showcase local and international talents. The atmosphere is electric, making it a perfect place for friends and families to gather and enjoy each other's company. Whether you're a foodie looking to sample delicious cuisines from around the world, a shopaholic hunting for the latest trends, or someone who just loves the arts and nightlife, Riyadh Front has something special for you. So why not experience this new gem of a destination that's sure to become a favorite for both locals and tourists alike? This might surprise you. Route 66 is full of wonders. This iconic highway, often called the Main Street of America, stretches over 2,400 miles and offers a truly unique road trip experience. As you drive along, you'll encounter quirky attractions like the Cadillac Ranch in Texas, where 10 classic Cadillacs are artfully buried nose first in the ground, an unforgettable sight for any traveler. Then there's the famous Blue Whale in Oklahoma, a giant sculpture that invites visitors to take pictures and explore its cool waters. But it's not just the oddities that make Route 66 special. Stunning landscapes also create a breathtaking backdrop. Just imagine marveling at the Grand Canyon's vast beauty, which offers jaw-dropping views and exhilarating hiking opportunities. Whether you stop to snap a photo with the Cadillac Ranch or take in the canyon's grandeur, the journey along Route 66 is a blend of history, art, and nature. So what are you waiting for? Hit the road and experience it for yourself. Hard to believe, but mountains had an epic journey. Millions of years ago, the Appalachian Mountains were part of a much larger system called the Central Pangaean Mountains. Imagine this. The Appalachians weren't always just on the eastern side of North America. They were once connected to the Scottish Highlands and the Little Atlas mountain range in Morocco. This massive expanse of land existed when all the continents were joined together in a supercontinent known as Pangaea. As tectonic plates shifted and drifted apart, the landscape transformed dramatically. The Appalachian Mountains gradually separated from their neighbors, and over millions of years, these majestic ranges evolved, shaped by erosion and other natural processes. Today, the Appalachians stand tall and proud, holding millions of years of history within their rugged beauty. So the next time you hike in these mountains, remember that they were once linked to distant lands across the ocean. What other secrets about our planet's past await discovery? Just imagine if penicillin had been tested on the wrong animal. In 1929, Alexander Fleming discovered penicillin, but its path to becoming the miracle drug of the 20th century almost ended in disaster. Scientists had to test it for safety, and the original plan was to use guinea pigs. But guinea pigs react badly to penicillin. It's toxic to their unique gut flora. Fortunately, researchers chose to test on mice and rabbits instead, which tolerated it well. Had they used guinea pigs, penicillin might have been discarded as dangerous. That twist of fate changed medical history. Penicillin saved millions during World War II and launched the antibiotic era, The wrong test subject could have cost the world decades of progress and countless lives. This moment is a powerful reminder that scientific breakthroughs often hinge on decisions that seem small, but prove monumental. Prepare to be amazed by Mount Washington's fierce winds. This seemingly ordinary mountain, standing at just 6,288 feet, holds the title of the most dangerous small mountain in the world. What makes it so perilous isn't its height, but rather the extreme wind conditions that can reach up to 231 miles per hour. Picture this. A peaceful hike can quickly turn into a wild adventure when sudden storms roll in, sending chilling winds and snow swirling with little warning. The mountain's unique geography funnels these winds, creating unpredictable and often treacherous conditions. It's not uncommon for temperatures to plummet and visibility to vanish. Because of this, Mount Washington has claimed the lives of many unsuspecting climbers unprepared for its harsh elements. This reputation attracts thrill seekers and nature lovers alike, eager to conquer its summit and experience the awe-inspiring view. Are you ready to brave the wild and discover the secrets of this extraordinary mountain? Ever wondered how typing can boost nail growth? It turns out that the simple act of typing on a keyboard can actually help your nails grow faster. When you type, your fingers are constantly moving, which increases blood flow to the nail beds. This enhanced circulation brings more nutrients and oxygen to the delicate tissues around your nails, making them healthier and promoting growth. It's like giving your nails a little workout every time you send an email or chat with friends online. Plus, when you're focused on typing, you might not notice the small things like nail biting, which can also hinder growth. So instead of sitting idle, let your fingers dance across the keys and you could enjoy longer, healthier nails in the process. Isn't it amazing how such a routine activity can have unexpected benefits? Next time you're typing away, just remember, those nail beds are happily soaking up all that positive energy. Prepare to be amazed by ancient Stonehenge. This iconic prehistoric monument in England is one of the most remarkable structures built by our ancestors. Imagine a massive circle made up of huge stones, some weighing as much as 25 tons, standing tall for over 4,500 years. But why did people go through the effort of transporting these colossal rocks, some from as far away as Wales? Historians believe Stonehenge served multiple purposes, potentially as a ceremonial site, astronomical observatory, and even a burial ground. Its alignment with the sun creates spectacular sights during the solstices, suggesting it held great significance for the people who built it. While scientists have collected clues about its purpose, much remains a mystery, fueling endless fascination and theories. The true meaning behind Stonehenge is still debated, sparking curiosity among archaeologists, historians, and visitors alike. Today, it stands not just as a testament to human ingenuity, but as a powerful symbol of our connection to the past. So whether you're a history buff or simply looking for a remarkable site, Stonehenge is sure to leave you in awe. Should you really answer that unknown call? In the digital age, your phone is both a lifeline and a landmine. Surveys reveal that over 67% of people ignore calls from unknown numbers, and they're right to be cautious. Modern scammers now use spoofed caller ID to impersonate banks, government agencies, or even family members. These calls often carry social engineering traps, false alarms, emotional manipulation, or too good to be true offers. Fraudsters use robocalls to probe your habits and harvest data. Experts advise using call blocking apps, reporting suspicious numbers, and letting unfamiliar calls go to voicemail. Some devices even use AI to screen and transcribe unknown callers in real time. So next time your phone rings from unknown, it might be safer to wait, because the scariest part of a scam is how convincing it sounds. Ever wondered how huskies brave the cold? Siberian huskies are incredible dogs, specifically bred by the Chukchi tribe of Northeast Asia, to thrive in icy environments. These furry companions are equipped with unique physical traits that make them masters of cold weather. Their thick double coat is designed to keep them warm even in harsh temperatures, while their bushy tails can be used to cover their noses when they sleep, providing extra warmth. This breed doesn't just survive in extreme cold, they actually excel at it. Huskies were trained to pull sleds over long distances, which required not only strength but also stamina. The Chukchi people relied on them for transportation and hunting, forming a close bond with these loyal dogs. What's even more fascinating is how well Huskies adapt to various terrains, making them ideal for the rugged Arctic landscape. It's no wonder they're often seen in winter sports or as beloved family pets today, capturing hearts with their playful nature and striking appearance. With their history steeped in survival, these dogs are truly a testament to nature's ability to adapt. Ever wondered how many bacteria are on Earth? It's a staggering 5 million trillion. To put that in perspective, if you could somehow stack all these tiny microbes, they would stretch across 10 billion light years. That's a distance so vast it's hard to even grasp. Bacteria are the ultimate survivors, thriving in many conditions where other life forms would struggle. They can be found in the deepest oceans, the harshest deserts, and even inside your own body. In fact, you carry around trillions of bacteria in your gut, helping you digest food and keeping your immune system strong. These microorganisms play a crucial role in ecosystems, breaking down organic matter, cycling nutrients, and even influencing climate. Despite their tiny size, they have a massive impact on our planet and life as we know it. So next time you hear about bacteria, remember they're more than just germs. They're vital players in the story of life on Earth. Have you ever wondered what lies beyond the universe? It's a fascinating thought. The universe has no physical edge like a wall you could bump into. Instead, there's something called the cosmological horizon, which sits about 46.6 billion light years away from us. Think of it as the limit of what we can observe. It's the farthest point from which light has had time to reach us since the Big Bang burst into existence over 13 billion years ago. Beyond this boundary, things get really interesting. Scientists suggest that the universe may extend forever in all directions, meaning it could be infinite. Alternatively, parts of it might loop back around, creating a kind of cosmic hallway with no end. Imagine traveling in one direction forever, only to find yourself back where you started. This idea challenges our understanding of space and time, showing just how mysterious and vast our universe truly is. So next time you gaze at the night sky, remember, there's a whole lot more out there, beyond what our eyes can see. Believe it or not, oranges weren't always orange. The story of oranges is as colorful as the fruit itself. Originally, they were a hybrid between tangerines and pomelos, sprouting up in the lush landscape of Southeast Asia. These early oranges were not the bright, inviting color we associate with them today. Instead, they sported a green hue. This might seem surprising since we always picture oranges as being bright and cheery. The green-skinned fruits thrived in warmer climates, which suited them just fine. Over time, as oranges spread across the globe, particularly through trade routes, their color evolved. As they grew in a variety of environments, the sweetness also intensified, and so did their appeal. Today, the oranges we know and love come in many varieties, ranging from sweet navel oranges to tangy blood oranges, showcasing a rainbow of colors from bright orange to red and even yellow. So the next time you peel an orange, remember that this delightful fruit has a fascinating past that stretches all the way back to its green beginnings. Ever wondered why we take off our shoes indoors? In many Asian countries like Japan and South Korea, it's a well-practiced tradition to leave your shoes at the door before stepping into someone's home. This isn't just a quirky habit, it shows respect for the space and helps keep the indoor environment clean. Imagine walking into a friend's home after running errands or trudging through the park, your shoes bringing in all that dirt and germs. By kicking off your shoes, it's like saying, "I respect your home and want to keep it tidy." The practice connects deeply to cultural beliefs about cleanliness and comfort. In Japan, for example, homes are often designed with tatami mats, which are made from rice straw and can be easily stained. You might even find special slippers for guests to wear inside, making the transition even more hospitable. So next time you're invited over, remember that taking off your shoes is more than just a norm. It's a warm gesture to honor your host and their space. Curious about unexpected ways mapping services work? It's fascinating to think about how our maps get updated, especially when you consider the hard-to-reach places. Have you ever noticed that some areas just can't be accessed by car? In these cases, mapping services have a creative solution. They send people out with specialized backpacks fitted with cameras. These folks, known as mapping explorers, hike through trails, parks, and even urban environments that cars can't reach. As they walk, their cameras snap thousands of images that are stitched together to create detailed 3D maps. This method ensures that every winding path and hidden corner is captured accurately, making it easier for people to navigate. The process isn't just about getting from point A to point B, it's about discovering the routes that offer breathtaking views or lead to secret spots. So next time you use a navigation app, remember the footsteps of these explorers making the world a little clearer, one photo at a time. Ready for a cool surprise about ice cream? Did you know that New Zealand is the reigning champ when it comes to ice cream consumption? According to the International Dairy Association, Kiwis enjoy more ice cream per person than anyone else on the planet. This delightful treat has become a significant part of their culture, with a wide variety of flavors reflecting the country's unique tastes. The United States takes second place, showing just how much Americans love their frozen desserts too. Ice cream is not only a refreshing treat on a hot day, but also a social experience, often enjoyed during gatherings, celebrations, and even family traditions. In New Zealand, local dairy farms provide fresh ingredients, which means their ice cream is often made from high-quality milk and creamy goodness. Whether it's a classic vanilla scoop or innovative flavors like Feijoa or Hokey Pokey, the passion for ice cream runs deep in these countries. So next time you indulge in a cone or a sundae, remember you're part of a global love for this sweet delight. What makes that lovely smell after it rains? Have you ever stepped outside after a rain shower and inhaled deeply, noticing that fresh, earthy scent? That delightful aroma is known as petrichor, and it holds a special place in our hearts. But how does this magical smell come to be? When it rains, plants release aromatic oils into the air, which mix with a compound called geosmin, produced by microbes in the soil. Geosmin is particularly effective at triggering our sense of smell, and it's often associated with rich, moist earth. This scent is like a natural perfume that signals a new beginning, making it both refreshing and calming. Interestingly, the love for petrichor has caught the attention of perfumers, who have worked tirelessly to capture its essence in bottles. They aim to recreate that enchanting smell, so we can enjoy the sensation of a rainy day, even when the sun is shining. It's amazing how something as simple as rain can bring together science, nature, and the art of fragrance to create one of life's little treasures. You won't believe how the Taj Mahal changes colors. The stunning Taj Mahal in India is not just a masterpiece of architecture, it's also a magical chameleon that transforms with the sunlight. As the day begins, the Taj Mahal greets the world dressed in a soft pink hue, glowing gently in the early morning light. This pretty pink impression occurs as the sun rises, casting warm tones on the white marble that makes the iconic structure so famous. As the sun climbs higher in the sky, the Taj Mahal transitions into a brilliant white, radiating purity and elegance during the day. This bright appearance captivates visitors, making it one of the most photographed monuments in the world. But the magic isn't over yet. When the sun sets, the Taj Mahal takes on a gorgeous golden glow, a sight nearly as enchanting as its moonlit beauty at night. These color changes are all thanks to the unique composition of the marble used in its construction, which reflects light in different ways as the day goes on. So whether you see it in pink, white, or gold, the Taj Mahal is a living artwork that leaves everyone in awe. Ever seen a bridge made of tree roots? In the state of Meghalaya, India, this astonishing feat of nature and ingenuity is a reality. The locals, particularly the Khasi tribe, have mastered the art of growing living root bridges over rivers and streams. Instead of using lumber or steel, they guide the growth of the roots from fig trees, carefully training them to weave together and create sturdy structures. These bridges can take years, sometimes even decades to form, but are incredibly strong and can support dozens of people at a time. Not only do these living bridges enhance the region's natural beauty, but they also offer a sustainable solution to the challenges of traditional bridge building in an area marked by heavy rainfall and diverse terrain. When the roots mature, they become remarkably resilient, adapting to the surrounding environment. Today, many of these root bridges have become tourist attractions, drawing visitors eager to witness this unique blend of nature and craftsmanship. Each bridge tells a story of the deep connection between communities and their environment in Meghalaya.